Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan. Welcome back to Blueprints, and welcome to day 228 of our blind playthrough as I adjust the camera a little bit. Sorry about that. I still don't think it's quite right. No, that's not right. That's not right either. Oh boy, now I'm just overthinking it. Welcome back. It's episode number 128, day 228. And here's the deal. I'm going to be so honest with you. I'm recording this episode the day after I recorded the last episode. I'm recording ahead a bunch so that I'm going to go on, I'm going to travel with my wife over the next couple of days. But what that means is this. None of that matters. What it means is this. I haven't had any big breakthroughs on the things we're trying to solve in this game. I am recording 24 hours later. In that 24 hours, I have not had any genius ideas. And you know what that means? That means I'm going to do at least a little bit of spiraling. It seems like a thing that could be fun to do. Do some spiraling, see what happens. I don't know that we'll spiral for 60 straight minutes. I don't know. Heck, maybe it'll be an even shorter episode. But basically, I don't have any brand new ideas about how to solve the cryptograph thing, and I just am going to spend some time doing this while I kind of think about it, and that's the plan for today's episode. We're going to find observatory a bunch of times. See what that nets us. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what else to say other than that. Do I have predictions for how the observatory is going to go? Not really. That's locked. I think last we had seen was we're going to lose something, right? No, we lost footsteps for each reach ranked comma and then gain 1 coin. Okay, so we've touched key, gem, steps, coin. That's all we really have. Those are what I would call like the main currencies of the game, honestly. The currencies that you use every single run no matter what. There are some other currencies, allowance, stars. I said last time that I'm really hopeful that maybe we could get some sort of meta Spiral of Stars thing going where you get stars for you gain stars beyond just the star you gain by getting observatory. Maybe today is the day that happens. That would be awesome. I would love that. That would certainly make this all a little bit easier, is if you could just add multiple stars at once. Man, remember the days we were obsessed with this? Now this is it's a thing of the past. It's a background thought. Oh, treasure trove, sure. I guess I'll select that room because it turns the way that I want it to. Let this be a lesson to you. We shall all be the chests inside of treasure trove someday. If we're lucky, we'll be the chests of treasure trove. If we're lucky, people will be obsessed with us for about 30 days, and then they'll forget about us for the rest of their lives. What? No? Just me as a young and relevant YouTuber? Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and check the things because it's been a while, the staff announcements, because it's been a while since we've done it. Mr. Nagula discovered letters on the cloister. I don't have much to say, but I hope you're doing well. Simon. Shout out, Kimberly. Appreciate you. You're always a real one, Kimberly. I don't know why I'm screenshotting these because they'll always be readable, but at this point, it's as much habit as anything, right? Like, staff announcement number 39. Then we go to the next one. Some days I wonder if he's even reading these. You have to sign your name. If you're going to do this shit, you have to sign your name. I don't make the rules. Do you think we have somebody secret logging on to the computer to write these messages? We must be patient and wait. We will return to the estate when Master Simon has done all he has set out to do alone. And that's the entirety of the staff announcements. You guys don't have to be that patient. Tell me some stuff. What are you, What are you concerned that I will or won't find? And how do I find it? I'm always a little reticent, very reticent, to take help from, you know, sources outside of the video game. But if the source is inside the video game, give me the help. It's not backseating if the dev put it in there to teach me how to use it. Oh, shit, I need a gym. Okay. Well, I should have taken something that gives you a gym. That's all right. I have a singular key. Okay, we're still in trouble in terms of gems and keys. That gives us a key. Sure. Want to give us some nooks or some gems as well? Oh boy, that's a problem. Can't take either of those, and they're both very helpful. Is this going to be the first day we don't get what we're looking for? Study is great. West Wing Hall is also good. Storeroom is perfect and exactly what we needed. I guess I could tell you, I mean, I guess it's a reminder for me as much as it is for you. I could go through with you what my to-do list includes in this game. Doing so would mostly be, I think, telling you stuff that I hope to someday solve, but which I'm not really prepared to try and solve right now. So, I don't know that it would be super meaningful, but it kind of varies between stuff that I think is really important, but I don't know how to do, and stuff that I think is really not important that I don't want to necessarily do right now because it's just kind of dicking around rather than chasing down something useful, for lack of a better term. So here's the kind of category of things that I don't know how to start doing at all. More blue sealed doors. Find the 8th red letter. Oh shit, find the family core, that's done. Figure out garage memo. I don't really know what to do on that front. I know that a garage memo exists, but I don't know what to do to solve it. Find the missing upgrade disc. These are all the same category. I don't know what to do, how to start those. Memo 45. God, this has been such a weird run. I think memo 35. I can check a couple things off my list. I think memo 35 is the one about family core. Yep. I can check that one off the list as being, like, done. And the vault memo I can also check off as done. I can check off. I can mark it as done. Okay. So Was Chekhov... I wanted to say the Russian writer Chekhov, but was Chekhov Austrian? I feel like Chekhov was... No, Chekhov was Russian. I wonder who I'm thinking of. Chekhov was Russian. Okay, well, we don't have any keys, but I really don't want to do break room to no one's surprise. Locked? Nope. Give me a observatory. Damn it. Okay, I guess we just got to go back to the start here. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else on this list that is like... I really don't even know how to begin. There are definitely some things on this list that I know how to do, but I don't really feel like I need to do it right this second. That list includes... check a new clue for more clues. Yeah, that generally is a great idea. Draft room 46 outside. Then go north of antechamber here and see what happens. Draft a bunch of other doors outside. Break the shrine box while already holding the effigy. Basically, use the blessing of the chef. Use the blessing of the gardener. Try to smash the Yena statue in the foyer with a powered sledgehammer. And that's the full list of things. That's the full list of things. Stuffed wild quail? Is that on my list? Yes, it is. Damn it. Okay. So, hey, listen. It's back to drafting Spiral of Stars. It's one of the only things I have. I'm a little worried that it's not going to actually be anything meaningful, that it's just, you know, a way to move some... how do I phrase this? It's probably just... It may just be a way to move some, like, currencies around. You know, it may just be a way to transfer one currency to another. That said, if it isn't, I want to get some stars on the board and see what happens. So, I don't even know why I'm grabbing this. I also, I mean, the other thing is that I didn't want to ask Discord for hints just yet because I'm recorded a bunch of ahead of where they are on YouTube, and I wanted to wait until they had at least seen the episode 126, where we cracked open the family core before I started asking for other help. And by asking for help, I mean, you know, asking a couple questions that I have that may or may not lead us to victory. This is bad. Really not having any luck here in terms of getting observatory today. Pretty unlucky. I do have a die left that I could use if I needed to. Give me a gem. There it is. Okay. Beautiful. So, oh, I guess we'll probably also get a Spiral of Stars that has to do with dice eventually. Then gain 1 coin for each rank reached. That's my guess. Okay, we'll keep cranking. We'll keep cranking. In the meantime, on my other window, I just have open the cryptograph on my other screen. So I guess I can always just look at that and think, huh. Y'all ever played Connections? the sort of daily game by the New York Times. This is like one nightmare round of connections. What do pigs, clams, toads, and legs have in common? I don't know. Rank. For each. Sorry, for each. This just feels like the most efficient way to make progress when I don't know what else to do, because it compiles 2 resources for me, staff announcements and stars. And both of those are potentially going to lead us to a breakthrough. I don't know that they will, but, you know, it's more likely than banging my head against a wall. If I knew a way to solve the cryptograph that didn't involve banging my head against a wall, then I guess maybe we'd be onto something, but I don't. So here we are. What usually happens is eventually I'll get bored or do something else anyways, and then I'll... When that happens, I'll use... Like, if I do this for too long, then I'll just be like, all right, cool. Time to go back to try and solve this cryptograph. I got bored of just compiling stars. So, reached. Each day! Gain 1 coin for each day? I just gained so many coins. How are they going to change that one? For each day of left in the month. Left in the month is my prediction. Like May 5th, 25 or 26 coins. February 5th, 23 coins. Unless it's a leap year. They're giving us 200 plus coins. I feel like they have to find a way to make that worse. Let's find out. It's kind of like I said last time, though. It's really not a bad rate of new information either. It's not the fastest way to get new information, but... as long as it actually works and you can actually draft Observatory somewhat soon. I actually will say, there is one thing I have not done that I don't think... Oh, and this is the perfect room to talk about it. That I don't think I need to do anymore. But... Room 46 in 1 day. Room 46 in under an hour. Do we think that that is an hour of in-game time? And by that I mean, do I think it is? Because you, fortunately, whether or not you think it is, for each day spent... For each day spent what? For each day spent in-game. The good news is I've recorded 126 episodes here, so I'm still going to get like 5 coins. That'd be funny. The thing that is hypothetically on my list, I've crossed it out forever ago, but I still think about it occasionally. It's just seeing how long it would take me, or seeing if I could get to room 46 by 9 a.m. in-game. I don't think that's what it means, but I really don't know. I kind of think it means 1 hour of playtime on your save file, but I don't know and I haven't tried, so I guess maybe I should try at some point, right? Maybe we could do that in the second half of this run. What would you do if you had to get there in an hour or less? Gain... That's weird. Wait, that's very weird. That's very weird. And this is very weird for a lot of reasons. One, we would expect when this clause is done for it to be then rather than and. Two, I don't know that for each day spent is any different than for each day. And so I am weirded out by the fact that it added an extra word there. I'm very weirded out by that. The only thing left to do is to add more spirals, add more stars. How would I get there in under an hour? I would have called it a day in break room the day before so that I have a key card no matter what. I would probably turn right around. I'd probably grab like 1 or 2 rooms inside, turn around. I'd be looking for dice, and I'd be looking for like 1 key inside. I would then turn around, go to Foundation. Oh. And then see if you can draft from Foundation something that opens the door and also something that... that goes to the door for antechamber? I don't know. That's weird. I don't know how you would do that. You'd have to... I mean, you could try, like... You could try using Banner of the... Ooh, Conservatory. You could try using Banner of the King for, like, Weight Room. And then... Sorry, for red to get Weight Room. Because it's a high junction thing, and also... It's a little weird. It's a little weird. I don't know. Breakfast Nook is currently unusual. My instinct is honestly to make that a little bit more common. Lost and Found is unusual. My instinct there is to keep it there. Hallway is commonplace. That's a great one, honestly. I want to make this slightly more common because keys and footsteps are actually 2 of the things that... If I get laundry room, I tend to use that money on coins. Sorry, gems. And footsteps are one of my weaknesses, actually, in this game, because I don't tend to try to... I don't do anything that maximizes footsteps. I just kind of let the cards fall where they may. Let the steps fall where they may. And so I tend to get a little low on footsteps sometimes. Yeah. So, anyways, let's see here. The one thing I'm thinking that is kind of unfortunate about us making progress on Throne Room recently is that you could use Banner of the King. Oh, shit. Yeah, you have to open up the whole fucking thing. You have to open up the north door out of antechamber as well. And because of that, getting there in an hour feels really tough. I was thinking Throne Room, you could use Banner of the King on black to get that door open. But that only now gets you Treasure Trove. You used it on red. You could get Weight Room, which opens the door. I don't remember which one. How do I not remember which one? I don't know, man. It's no longer super important to me. And so, not because I don't care about this game, but because if I can get one of the antechamber doors open, I can usually get all of them open. Frankly. Give me Observatory. How would I go about getting there in an hour? I mean, you could kind of like min-max it, and by that I mean you could, you could do the like sauna moon pendant. Is that which one it is? mailroom, things that give you resources for the next day, but are a little bit harder to set up. That would not make it a very replicable strategy. Like, you couldn't just sit there and try the strategy day after day. But it would make it a very... You would definitely increase your odds of succeeding the next day, for sure. For sure. Only problem is you would also... You'd have to invest a bunch of time to make it happen, so... But I'm kind of liking this. And then? What do you mean, and then? Why is it and then instead of just then? What do you mean, and then? That makes no sense. Stop it. Follow a pattern. Stop trying to freak me out here. I'm going to take Secret Passage, and I'm going to also take Banner of the King Red. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to try and see what door Weight Room opens for my own mental math. Shit. Shit. I can buy anything I need in showroom right now, that's for sure. If I were to do this, what I would want to do is put something really nice inside. I mean, like a master key. Shit. You probably just want master key. You probably just want master key. Or ornate compass, frankly. Plus key card as 2 items that you get from where you call it a day the day before and what you get from coat check. Here's an idea. Here's an idea. Silver spoon is gain steps from eating. Chronograph is rewind time after drawing new floor plans. Shit, you might want Emerald Bracelet. If you had Emerald Bracelet and Master Key, both, you would literally not have to pause. You could just open doors. You could just run through. I might take this and put it inside of coat check for now. Because I'm trying, like, what would your getting there by 9 a.m. strategy look like? I think you would want to have keycard in your inventory because of... Shit, are we doing this today? Are we doing this tomorrow? Clock tower here makes it more likely that we have... We start with some keys. If we coat check Emerald Bracelet, draft a couple of these rooms, call it a day in keycard, then in break room. We could start tomorrow by running downstairs, opening the back door in Inner Sanctum, the north door of Antechamber. Running up Foundation, doing our best to draft drafting south until you get Weight Room. I need to remember what direction that goes. I really do. And then going from there. This is a weird one. This is a weird one. But I think we should try it on one of these runs pretty soon. Because, like, maybe tomorrow. Because it could be fun. Vestibule, I did not go here. So I still need a break room to call it a day inside of, so we'll take that. I need a coat check to give me a... to stash our Emerald Bracelet in. Then we got to go from there. Dang, I don't know what I did to look so pale today. February, the winter has not been nice to me. God dang, I look like a vampire out here. I don't know if my camera settings are bad or what. My very nice camera broke, and so I've been using my shitty webcam and from back in the day, and the color settings are a little funky on it, so here we are. Code check for Emerald Bracelet. So at this point, what we would need for tomorrow would be call it a day in break room, draft a couple more tomorrow rooms. We still don't have we do have an observatory for today. Can you, I mean, you can't check multiple items, right? Yeah, okay. I just wanted to double check. I was like, wow, if I have assumed that you can check multiple items and I've been wrong about that, that's a big deal. I think what we should try to do is we should try to go draft a couple more, you know, tomorrow rooms just to see if we can't give ourselves an extra key or two tomorrow. And then let's see, we should still draft weight room to see. I still don't know which door weight room opens, so we should do that too. I can look at my notes, I'm sure, but the other thing is that I still don't know exactly. We should time how many minutes per day. How many minutes per hour so that I know exactly how much time I have. Anything in here? Okay. 29 footsteps, which is fine. We're going to go over here. We're going to find a way to draft weight room probably. Eventually. Planetarium, I'd love to call it a day inside of you, but I can't because I need other things. I need other things right now, my friend. I'm doing something else. Weight room. Come on, please. Weight room. I can't draft weight room over here. This sucks. Let me just check my notes real quick. So I have a couple different places where I have some information about what doors open where. What levers open what doors is what I'm trying to say. And where is it? One of them is underground. There is I know exactly where you find it. It's on that weird little table in the underground area behind all of the movable carts. Oh my lord. Still don't know what that is. Am I going crazy? Right here. I called it basement. Damn it. Okay. And unfortunately, I still don't know. So west and east, it's got to be west then, because west and east are also... Unless it's south. West and east are also secret garden. So it's either the second south door or it's west. South or west. That's what we know about. How do I not know this? I should really take notes. I will do that actually. This is a hole in my note-taking, right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep that document open, and I will adjust it as we pull other levers to take better notes. It's just not okay that we don't know what rooms do what. Okay, so none of this matters. So let's go draft in, or let's go call it a day inside a break room. No, first I'm gonna go use my stopwatch. Find out exactly how much time passes. I will be right back when I know exactly how much time passes. Okay, I think it's just at like 7 minutes and 30 seconds. I had 7:32, but it's hard to know exactly how accurate I was. 7:32 on my timer. So here is the play, I think. I'm going to start a timer. I think let's do it tomorrow. Let's see if getting to the room 46 by 9 a.m. does anything. And let's talk about our strategy as we do it. So here's my thought. We go in the front door. We grab allowance because it could be important for us at some point. I'm not sure. We try to draft very quickly a Geist bedroom for 2 dice, a storeroom for a couple resources if we want, and a coat check to grab Emerald Bracelet. Coat check and Geist bedroom are more important than the other two. We go outside. We go down into the underground to go to Inner Sanctum, pull the lever that gets us into room 46. Go up Foundation using our key card, and then draft probably south first with Banner of the King pulled on red to try to open the weight room lever. Along the way, we may hit some other red rooms. It may be a bit of a problem. I'm not sure. But yeah, we could also try to go west first. If we don't get weight room in the first 2, we could go west to give ourselves a junction. We're gonna have to get a little lucky because I think we're not gonna have any like ability to redraw where we want the rooms to go, which is a little bit of a problem. Okay, so I'm gonna start my timer the minute I get control, with the hope the timer hasn't started already. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so Amateur Lockpick Kit is actually amazing. And 2 gems is also pretty good. So we want a coat check for this. I think we honestly should have a decent amount of time here. I don't think we need to go key card. I don't think we need to go nuts. Ooh, probably should have grabbed hallway. With the... Don't need that, really, but whatever. What am I grabbing that for? Geist bedroom is what we need. Storeroom certainly doesn't help, but it's dice more than anything. We're going to open this in the off chance it has dice. It has dice! That's amazing! Dice are what we need more than anything. It's been 51 seconds. Geist bedroom is perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. Now we get out of here. So that is 1 minute down. Got him. 4 dice. Perfect. Let's go down. Let's throw Banner of the King on red now so that we don't forget. Let's grab a room that is red that we don't want here. Furnace is perfect. That way it's out of the draft pool. That's a little audible I just called. We'll see if that pays off for us. I feel great about how this has started. The question will be, can I run to Inner Sanctum and back up and start drafting, and how quick that will be. We're at 1.5 minutes. We have 7.5 minutes. So here, We need to go this way. This is not a short process, this run. But it's a guaranteed lever. Oh boy. We're not going to have a ton of time left. We're at 2 minutes and 15 seconds. This hallway is so long. 2:30 on the dot as we pull this lever. We skip. 5 minutes left. We're going to spend 30 of those seconds running back here, at least. Then we have time. We have 4 drafts. I hope weight room opens the southern door. If it does not open the southern door, we'll find out. Three minutes. This is going to be tight. I also don't know if this does anything, but it's fun to try. It's a fun little challenge to set for ourselves regardless, right? Open the door. Push the button. We have to wait for the thing to come down, which is agonizing. 3 minutes. Okay, I think we should probably go. We drafted one room that we don't want. I think we go west first. We have 4 dice, which is 2 more dice than I was hoping to have. So I think we need to go for the west room first, which is this door, I believe. Yes. Lock picking kit. Weight room is perfect. Now we get to find out which door it is. South. Oh my god, we've done it. We just got so lucky. Holy fucking shit. We're gonna do it before we're halfway there. I mean, that's 4 minutes. That's 4 minutes. Maybe even quicker. God damn. $8:34 is what that took. Shit. That was nuts. That truly could not have gone more perfectly. Trophy list says reach room 46 in under an hour. Now, again, my guess is that is maybe not related to what we just did, but either way, dude. The only thing that could have gone better there was, like, getting Geist bedroom here instead of drafting 2 extra rooms. But otherwise, it was literally perfect. That was fucking wild. You know? I mean, do I wait for 9 a.m.? I think at this point I probably should, just in case. I don't think a trophy is going to appear here, but maybe. So that was cool. I'll see you back here in just a second for a little bit more. Okay. It's almost 9 o'clock. I want you to know that I did change my notes. My basement lever note to include secret garden weight room, secret garden throne room. This one must be greenhouse then, so I should actually add that too. I'll do that real quick. But it is 9 o'clock, so I mean we're here in under an hour. I don't know that anything happened, but we did get here, so a sense of accomplishment. Maybe the trophy will come to us in a different way, sort of like it does sometimes with other trophies. I'm writing down greenhouse on this thing. I'm saving that image. And otherwise, I think what we should do is go code check something. Go check. Maybe Emerald Bracelet at this point. I don't know. The thing about Emerald Bracelet, no, I'm gonna put. This is dumb, and you may think that I'm dumb because of it, but I'm not gonna put Emerald Bracelet inside of coat check. The value of me getting a lot of gems in the game is not to pay the cost of the rooms. The value is to have a bunch of gems to redraw using study. So Emerald Bracelet really does not save us much. In a situation like this where we're trying to be quick, it does, but you know, it's not helpful in a different context. It's mostly just for that. So I'm gonna put key card here, even though the crown is also pretty great, but and we're gonna call it a day. And I think at this point what we'll do is we'll try to get some more stars. So let's do it. See if we get anything from, like, maybe it'll be sitting on the front step of the house tomorrow for completing room 46, getting to room 46 in under an hour, but I don't know. I don't see anything. That's okay. So let's go ahead and get some more stars. And I probably will just make this a pretty short episode. We tried something. Didn't really work out, but that's okay. We still benefited from the attempt. It was fun to try, and we learned some things there. Closed exhibit is currently standard. I actually like this room a little bit less now because I don't tend to carry the keycard with me, so we're going to make it unusual. It is handy in a pinch. Corridor is fine as standard. Rotunda is great as standard. I like that room, but I don't like to have it first thing in a run when I don't yet have any gems. I like to have it like 3 or 4 ranks deep when I have gems and am willing to spend them. Okay, can I get planetarium now? Planetarium is a thing I would love to have appear on the conservatory board. I would love to make planetarium so common. All right. Grab a battery pack real quick, I guess. I don't need it. I don't know why I'm addicted to grabbing things I don't need, but I guess I grabbed that item just because. Just because. Now, gems, those are helpful. Battery pack, I'm not sure. Can redraw once here. Didn't get what we wanted, but we could take Geist Bedroom, I guess. We're just, you know, we're just getting fast and loose with the drawing. Trying to get Observatory. Fast and loose with the old drawing system. Give me an Observatory. Give me Observatory, and also give me like 16 words. I'd love to have a lot more words than just one at a time, but beggars can't be choosers. Making progress at all here is helpful, so Observatory. Now what is it? So we gain, then lose, then gain, and then lose. Why and then? Why? Okay, we're going to lose something here, but we just don't know what it is. Planetarium. 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 Fuck. Okay. Let's do another. In the meantime, this cryptograph includes the words well and will. Well and will. Why does it have well and will on it? I don't know. Why does it have any words? There's lots of words that are very similar, but are like one letter different. But I think that's probably just going to happen when you have a bunch of four-letter words on the board. Maid and male are just an L and a D different. Early observatory. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. What do you got for me? Lose 2? I don't think it ever ends. I think, does it never end? I think the answer is no. Or kind of yes. Yes, it never ends. No, it does not ever end. Shit, I don't know how to answer that question. Does it never end? Yes? Means it does end? You phrased it in a net. Does it not end? This is like sometimes on does it end? I feel very comfortable answering. Does it not end? I get a little willy like, wait. Does it end? No, it never ends. Does it never end? Yes, it never ends. I think is the correct way of answering that. This is like on stream when I'm playing a video game. We have a system called front seat questions where I can ask a question to chat to the people watching and say, hey, front seat question. And then I can ask a helpful question like, hey, have I seen this person before? Have I encountered this thing before? The problem with the way my brain works is often I will ask a question and then immediately upon asking it, I will forget which way I phrased it. Or I'll phrase it a second way immediately. So I would be like, oh my God, front seat question chat. Does it never end? Does it end? Then I'd say front seat. And people will be like, wait, no, which one do you want me to answer? Wait, no. A bunch of people will type yes. And I'll be like, great, wait, shit. How did I phrase it? Did I say... I'm going to lose my mind. Does it never end? I don't know. It might never end. Maybe. No. Yes. Was their goal to make you go a little crazy? Let's end today's... Okay, let's find observatory, and then let's come back and read some staff announcements. I want to figure out what I'm losing 2 of. And I want to figure out what staff announcements has to say about it. And then we'll end it there. That's a short episode, but I'll be honest with you. That's about what my brain is capable of today. There it is. Okay. What am I losing 2 of, game? What the fuck? You piece of shit. No. No, you don't you do this to me. Don't you do it. You son of a gun. Okay, this is good. This is very interesting. This is very interesting. So something... We should go screenshot that first off. I'm going to want a reference to this in the future. I don't know that it's over. Does it never end? I don't know that it's over. We immediately now have to test if it's over. Okay, we're gonna test that 131. We got to get our stars higher than 131 and then test out what happens. So I have two thoughts on that. One is planetarium, right? Two, I think I remember that that you can add can you add stars via experiments? I think that you can. We must be patient and wait. No, guys, don't be patient and wait. No, there's nothing new. Let's go ahead and log into laboratory and see what we find. You could technically call it a day in planetarium. Call it a day in planetarium. Add stars without activating spiral of stars, right? Frankly, I think you also gain a star each time observatory is drafted, not each time you look into the thing. So you could try to make the number like 140 and then go in and click on spiral of stars and see what happens. But what is our packet currently? Yeah, there's gain 1 star. Okay. So do I have it in my packet management though? I don't know. Let's create another packet just in case. Each time you eat an apple, draft a shop room. Find trash while digging. Antechamber levers. Upgraded floor plan. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 3 more. Drawing room. 2 more. $40 seconds is kind of funny, honestly. Especially right now. Tomorrow room? I don't know. The thing about security door isn't bad is that I will be at security terminal almost every single time I do this. You know what I mean? Because I tend to do it from security, not from like laboratory or something. Okay, so we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 3 more effects as well. We could do allowance. That's fine. I don't really care about it, but stock your pantry with fruit. Okay, I need 1 more. Set dice to 2 is really not bad. Okay. So we need to think about this. Observatory says each time you've drafted observatory. We don't have to click on Spiral of Stars. Technically, we've just gone down. I think this was actually 132, and then we went down to 131. Interesting. It's kind of like they're specifically nerfing the way that I add stars to observatory, which I kind of like. It feels like the game is fighting back against me right now. You know what I mean? The game is like, you really want to make this happen, and I'm not gonna let you do it. I am gonna, speaking of things to do, I'm gonna go back to try and draft conservatory, because I think now more than ever, getting the rarity of of planetarium to be commonplace would be a very clutch thing. And I know the odds of it coming up over here are low, but there's always a chance. And the only way to try is by trying. Okay. We're going to call it a day right there. That's going to do it for this episode. Probably a shorter episode, but we tried some things. We got there by 9 a.m. Nothing happened. And we discovered a problem in the spiral of stars that is going to need solving. So, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like on the video, and I'll see you again very soon for more Blueprints. See ya.